bro. I swear on my life, if you give me any issues while filming. Okay. Okay, that's gonna have to quit. Period. Stop. Hey y'all, what's up? So I was getting ready for bed, that's why I look like this, and then I remembered I should probably make a YouTube video like I've been promising for the past 3 months. I'm just really bad at keeping promises, and also editing videos takes me hours because I have a MacBook, so but I'm gonna try to make this video as unedited and uncut as possible because this is more of a serious video. This was the scariest moment of my life. So this took place almost exactly 2 years ago from today. This was 2 summers ago, and so this was summer of 2019, I believe, and I had been experiencing a lot of paranormal activity more than normal. I hate that I'm filming this right now. It's literally 11 o'clock at night. That's really good for me. And my dad at the time was working around an hour away from home, and that means he did not get home from work until way later in the day. And so me and my sister were home alone with our dog Max, who is now dead. So now we have this one, but he's dead now. We're in the house, home alone. My sister's upstairs in her room, and I'm in the basement watching Impractical Jokers. And my house has like no furniture. It's very echoey, and I'm gonna try to visualize what my basement looks like for you. I would have pictures, but I'm not going in the basement after I tell this story, so sorry. So we have my giant living room with the TV, and then right behind the couches there's a hallway that leads to a gaming room, and there's a door that's usually open that leads to like the room before the garage. So it's like living room, hallway, gaming room, and then like straight is like the room before the garage. It's just like a cement room. And I'm on the couch in the living room, and I'm watching Impractical Jokers, and I'm going upstairs to go get food. I don't know what I was getting. I don't know why I was going upstairs, but I'm walking past the hallway, and you look straight down the hallway and you can see that room that leads to the garage, the cement room. And I look down there because I just feel like something's watching me. Oh, I really don't want to say this. I'm getting chills. I see a woman in all white with long black hair.
Hey guys, it's future Kayla. So I'm sitting here editing, and I'm at that exact point at that video where I'm describing what I saw in my basement, and all of a sudden my editing software just starts repeating the video over and over again, and my entire computer freezes up, and I cannot move anything on my computer, and it just keeps repeating and repeating the audio. And it's really weird because I was at the point where I was describing what I saw in my basement, and my editing software has never done this before, never. So I started recording on my phone of it like repeating itself, but for some reason it will not let me upload the video into my editing software. It just keeps showing up as images like it is doing right now. So if you want to see the video of this happening, it'll be on my Instagram story at kaylamalecc. So yeah, I'm a little freaked out, want to cry, but it's okay.
Like the woman from The Ring, like that's what makes this story like seem so fake, is it literally looked like that woman, and she was standing in that room staring at me. And I thought it was my mind playing tricks on me because my mind does do that a lot. So I close my eyes and I look, and I like turn my head like this, and she's still there. Like as many times as I tried to get her to go away, she didn't. So that's when I was like, oh, this is real. This is not my mind playing tricks on me. Dope. So I lose all feeling in my body. Like my body just goes completely numb, and I run upstairs, and my sister's in her room. She doesn't know what's going on. She's all the way upstairs. I run to the front door, and I sprint outside, and I jump on my bike, and I drove my bike faster than I've ever rode my bike before. Like I was in a different neighborhood in the blink of an eye. So as I'm riding my bike to this other neighborhood, I'm just trying to get as far away from my house as possible. You look so cute. I'm trying to get as far away from my house as possible, and my sister calls me, and she's like, where did you go? And I was like, and I told her, and I said, Ashley, there's somebody downstairs. There's somebody or something downstairs. And she's like, "You're not home?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And she's like, "I hear somebody coming up the stairs right now." And I said, "Ashley, you need to go into the bathroom, lock yourself in there, and grab a knife." So that's exactly what she did. She stayed on the phone with me. She sprinted to the bathroom, she grabbed a knife, and she locked herself in the bathroom. And while we were on the phone, she kept telling me that she heard somebody walking up the stairs and that they had made it into the kitchen, and the footsteps had just stopped. So I'm like, "Okay, I'll call you back." So I call my dad and I tell him what's going on, and he's like, "You guys are stupid. You guys are making this up. You guys are just watching too many scary movies, whatever, whatever." So I'm like, "Great, great parenting. I think there's something in my house, and it's just our minds playing tricks on us. No biggie." So then I turn on my bike and I start heading to my grandma's house because she lives fairly close to me, so I knew I could go over there and be safe. And at this point, Ashley, my sister, was still in the house, in the bathroom, locked in there, and she could still hear footsteps. So I go into my grandma's house and I tell her everything that's going on. I literally run in there crying, and I'm like, "Ashley's still in the house, blah, blah, blah." So my grandma's like, "Okay, well, we can drive over there if you want. Like, what do you want to do?" And I'm like, "I don't want to go back over there until my dad gets home." So my sister's still in the house, and she stays in the house up until I go back there. Like, she stays in the bathroom locked because at this point we don't know if it's a spirit or somebody had genuinely broken into our house, and that's what was really frightening. So why are you biting me? So as I'm at my grandma's house telling her everything that happened and she's just trying to calm me down, my friend Olivia calls me, and at the time Olivia lived right down the street. She is my best friend, but we were neighbors. We lived right next to each other. And I'm like telling her what's going on, and she's like, "Well, do you want me to drive past your house and see if I see anything?" And I'm like, "Yes, please, please do." So she's driving past my house, and she says, so she's like, "Okay, well, do you want me to drive past your house and see if I see anything?" And I was like, "Yes, please do, because I'm really freaked out right now. My sister's still in the house and we don't know what is going on." So she drives past my house and she notes that the kitchen light is on, right? So I asked her if she could drive past my house one more time. So she goes around the block and is driving past my house again, and she's like, "Kayla, the kitchen light's off now." And I'm like I'm getting chills talking about this. I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, that scares me a lot. Truly scares me. And at this point, it's been like an hour since I've seen that woman. It's been an hour. My sister's still in the house. So I call her and I tell her that the kitchen lights have went from on to off. And she's like, "Please come here. Like, I don't want to be here alone. Please don't leave me here." And I'm like, "Okay." So I tell my grandma that I want to go back there. So we grab holy water and rosemary because she's really religious, and it was like demons. I don't know. It was like demons. It wasn't friendly. So me and my grandma get in her car and we drive over back to my house, and we get there, and I actually have a video of this, but my kitchen lights were now on. So they went from on, off to back on. So I have a video of that. I'll insert that here. So I go back inside my house. My sister gets out of the bathroom. My sister's name is Ashley, by the way, so if you hear Ashley, it's my sister. She comes out of the bathroom. We all hug. We're like, "Is everybody okay?" Everybody was okay. And at this point, my dad was on his way back home because my grandma had called him and been like, "I don't think this is them playing tricks on each other, or I don't think this is their imagination." So we walk around the house. We check everything out. We get sage. We put it around the house. And we get holy water and a rosemary, and the rosemary is actually still in front of my hallway leading to my room and my sister's room. And it was scary. It was definitely one of the scariest nights of my life, and it sucked because I had to sleep in the house that night, and I didn't want to, and I didn't feel safe in my house for months after that. Like, I still to this day do not go in my basement. I don't have a TV in my room. I don't watch TV because my only TV is in the basement and I don't want to go down there. I feel scared. And that sucks. That these types of things can take away that from us. Sorry, I shut the camera off because I was wondering if I was gonna redo that whole story because it looked a little too short, but I hope that was good. I really don't feel like re-editing it because I like how my dog was in the video and he's not getting back in my lap to remake it, so I did it for him. I can't find him. So yeah, it just really sucks how that can take away, such evil can just ruin a good house, because this house just deserves that good energy, and it sucks that these evil spirits are like taking that away, like this happy house. You know, I don't want to be home because I'm scared, and the main reason is because of this story, like because of how real it was. You know, a lot of times when I see things or hear things, it's like a one and done, like I don't repeatedly see it, and it's just like a snap, like it's not that bad per se, but this one, it was like real, and that's what scares me the most. Oh, what's he looking at? Come here, eat your rope. But yeah, I'm gonna go edit this video. This is probably the quickest video I've ever done. I'm gonna be posting every single week, 1 or 2 videos. Hopefully they can all be this quick. Look how good this quality is. I love you guys. But yeah, please just be nice to me. Stop hurting me. But yeah, that's the scariest moment of my life. I wish I could have made this story a lot better, honestly. I'm just tired. I might remake it. Hopefully when I watch this it's better than it. I think I did really bad telling this story. I'm really sorry if this was bad. I'm scared now. Is this bad? Is this a bad story? No, I'm literally crying out. Okay, I love you guys so much. Shut up, idiot.